Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my first update for my friend's project pan intro. This is a collab with a ton of girls on Instagram mainly. And of course, some of them also have videos here on YouTube. This was originally created by Curly Loves Books and Beauty, which is Amy. She's like that in both Instagram and YouTube. And this is just a bunch of us girls who loved Friends and just wanted to make a project pan based around Friends. So there's several prompts. Each prompt goes with a product, and we picked 6 items, and I'm very happy to say that I have progress on all of them. So I'm going to get started. So the first one was, I don't remember the order in which I introduced them in the video, so I'm just gonna go willy-nilly, okay? Hope you guys don't mind. The first item that I have here is for Ross. The category for Ross is a product that has been discontinued or the oldest product in your collection, because you know Ross deals with dinosaurs. He's a paleontologist, so that's like a really old thing. Anyway, I went with this primer from Becca. This is the backlight priming filter. When I introduced it to the project, I was up to this line, and right now I am down to here. Oh my gosh, this is very hard to mark. So I kind of marked it but to the line that is the lowest, just because, as you guys can see, it's not coming down evenly. It's kind of sticking to the sides of the glass. So I kind of marked it to where the bottom, the lowest part of the line of the product is settling at, and it would be around here. So I know it looks like there's product up higher, but like I just said, it just goes with the lowest mark. So I have been using this like half a pump because I am mixing this with another primer that is in a different project pan. And so I'm not getting like the full pump that I would use if I was using like this on its own. I am planning on using this on its own as soon as I finish using the other primer, but because I didn't want to neglect one primer over the other, I'm using like half of the pump on this guy and half of the serving, I guess you can say, from the other one, mixing it and then applying it. That way I'm using both of them at the same time instead of like focusing just on one at a time. Anyway, I love this primer. I had used many samples of this before and I loved it, and so this has been discontinued already for a while. I purchased this many years ago during an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I figure it's time to use it up. You know, I have a ton of mini face primers that sometimes I tend to favor over the full-size containers that I have because I feel like I can go through them faster, but then these older ones that are full-size end up sitting in my collection the longest. So that's why I decided to go with this one. We'll see. I'm almost done with the other primer that I'm using, so I feel like I'm gonna be able to start using this to its fullest potential, if you will. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like it. Really do like it. The next category is for Janice, and for that is a product that annoys you, and for that I went with the setting spray from Colourpop. This is a pretty fresh hyaluronic acid setting mist, and this is where I'm at right now. Sorry, I have Toby on my lap and he keeps moving, but this is approximately where I'm at. When I started it, I was up here and I am down to here. This is a very fine mist. If you love this product, it's great. It's a great bang for your buck because obviously it's taken me forever. I use it every time I wear makeup, and this was actually in a previous project pan from last year and I didn't finish it. And I feel like I'm not gonna be even finishing it by next update. I think by next update, I'm gonna be like down to here. If I use the same amount of product as I did this time around, I'm gonna end up being like around here. So I think this is gonna hang out with me still for a little bit longer. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for it. I feel like it does nothing. Yeah. So, but like I said, it's a very fine mist and a little bit goes a long way, and it's a good mist. So I feel like I would save the bottle and pour other face primers onto this one if I didn't like the mister on the other ones, because it's a really good mister. Then for Monica, I went with, the prompt for Monica is your cleanest product, and for that I went with Merit. Not only is the packaging clean itself, but it looks very clean and chic and like very, not modest, but modern. That's what I'm trying to say. So very sleek product, and that's my approximate line. When I first started this project, it was brand new. It's a foundation stick. It's in the color linen, and I am down to here. Now I guesstimated that because when I was measuring this guy to mark it on the cap here, I broke it. So I'm gonna roll it all the way up so you guys can see how much product I have left. But this is totally separated from the base, so I have to be very, very careful. So I kind of guesstimated, I'm scared. I kind of guesstimated where I'm at. Maybe I marked it a little bit too high. Can you guys see? But it's close enough. So I'm just gonna roll this back down because I don't wanna break it again. I really like this one. It's very easy to blend. I feel like it might be a little bit too light for me. Oh my gosh, I swore I saw like a bug right here. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like this is too light for me. And for next time, I would definitely repurchase this guy. For next time, I would go one shade darker because I feel like that would be a better match. But I love this. It's super easy to blend, has great coverage, and I love it. It's super easy, super easy. I can use it all over my face or just under my under eyes and use it as a concealer. It's a great product. Then for Mr. Traeger, for that was pick a product that fixes your makeup, and I think something that everyone can use to fix your makeup is face powder. And I went with a setting powder from the ABH contour kit in the shade Banana. This is what it's looking like right now. So as you guys can see, I hit pan. Last update I didn't have pan showing here, so I'm very happy about that. It definitely had a dip, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like the pan was brand new. It is part of my face pan that palette that I'm doing for Instagram, and so definitely had usage on it and a dip, and I'm glad that I was able to hit pan, and a pretty good size pan. I think this only has 3 grams of product, and I go through powders very easily. If I don't finish this by next update, I'm gonna be super close to finishing it. So I like it. It can look kind of cakey if I do apply too much, and it also depends on what kind of brush I use it. Definitely can't use it to set my under eye because it will look cakey and just a mess, but for the rest of my face, it's really good. I think the camera is like at a different angle. I definitely knocked it down by accident, and hopefully everything's okay. But the last item that I have here is for Rachel, and that is a high maintenance item. And I feel like cream products tend to be a little bit high maintenance, especially if you don't know if it's the first time you're using it, you're trying to figure out how to work with it. And for that, I went with a cream product, and it's a blush from Kaja. This is the Kaja liquid cream blush in the color 04 Feisty. This comes with a sponge tip in the shape of a heart. It's the super hardest sponge that you'll ever use in your life. I'm not a fan of it, and I feel like it doesn't absorb enough product to see from the container right here. So obviously you put that in here and then you stamp it on your face. I do have to go back twice because it's not as, it doesn't deposit as much product as I would have thought that it would, because it's a cream product. So like, I don't know if it's just absorbing a lot in the sponge itself and not depositing on your face, or it just genuinely doesn't pick up enough product to go on your face. So I do end up doing it several times. I'm a dummy. I forgot to weigh this at the beginning. So it has 5 grams of product. It says that's how much it has. And currently it's weighing at 55 grams. I wish I had weighed it at the very beginning so I could know like the difference. I didn't think of it in the time, at the time that I did this, but we'll go from there. I do use it every day. I am wearing it today, even though I didn't do my whole face of makeup. And it's very light. I'm surprised at how a blush this bright, it doesn't look very bright on camera, but it's pretty bright. It's pretty pink and dark. But I'm surprised that it shears out so easily. I don't know if you guys can see the sponge is starting to get like, it's not that it's torn, but it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely a little bit torn. Toby, no puppy. He's wanting to jump off. It's definitely like, it has like bigger holes now here in the middle. And I feel like towards, I don't know if you guys can see, but like on the edges, it feels like it's accumulating all the cream product, like if it's all being pushed to the side. So, yeah, I don't know. It definitely is collecting product more towards one side than the other. I'll try to insert a close up, but yeah. it's okay. It's very bulky packaging, so I'm glad that at least I'll get it out of the way, but I don't know how long this is gonna take me. Eventually, I guess I'll be able to take out the sponge once I can no longer apply. I've only been using this product for a month, so we'll see how long it takes me to use this guy up. So those are all the products that I'm using. I'm going to be doing this rolling style, so I don't think I'll have anything finished by next update. I feel like I have a hair. Maybe this powder, but I'm not sure. So other than that, that's my only possibility. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.